So when you're meeting with patients to discuss the next step in their fertility care, what do you tell them about IVF? What is IVF?
Yeah, IVF is in vitro fertilization, which is essentially fertilizing sperm and eggs outside the body. It is a technology that essentially allows us to fix every problem we know how to fix. And it also gives us the highest probability of getting pregnant and the lowest chance of a patient ending up with multiples in the same cycle. It's evolved over years because we've had to learn how to protect sperm and eggs outside the body. We've come to realize that the environment is filled full of chemicals that can harm sperm and eggs and embryos. So we have to have air filtration systems, we have to have barriers between the lab and the outside world, we have to have temperature control, humidity control, monitors of things that are there. But it allows us to do some very specific things. We can assist fertilization, we can observe fertilization, we can observe embryo development, and so it's not only a therapeutic tool that fixes every problem we know how to fix, but it's also a diagnostic tool that sometimes helps us help patients understand where their fertility problems are, because we see things we've never seen before. Who do you think are the ideal candidates in your practice for moving from traditional non-IVF technologies into IVF?
Well, some patients arrive and their first step is going to be IVF. The person with blocked tubes, no ways for eggs and sperm to get together unless we may arrange a meeting for them in the lab. People with very low sperm counts, too low to do IUI, too low to do InVicell. With ICSI, where we can pick up a single sperm and inject it into a single egg, we can help the lowest of the low sperm counts and get good fertilization rates and good outcomes. So people with low sperm count are a group that starts with IVF. And other patients come to IVF through their care. They have tried ovulation induction with medications, they've tried insemination, they may have tried InVicell, and they are now moving on to what, as you said, fixes everything that we know how to fix. And so they've gradually gotten to that option. And a third group of people use this as a way to build the family that they envision. So for example, two women who wish to share a pregnancy can use IVF so that they can use one of their eggs and the other of the uterus and share a child that they will later parent together. So and also men who wish to be pregnant can work with egg donors and sperm donors. So IVF has three main categories: people who need it because of sperm and eggs can't find each other any other way, people who've tried other things and it's just not working, and people who are trying to create a pregnancy using multiple parties but unifying their family through IVF.
I mean, one of the dilemmas is that we have a huge population of unexplained infertility. We can't diagnose every problem that's there. We don't know for sure that the eggs are getting out of the ovaries. We don't know that they're safely getting across the environment from the ovaries into the fallopian tubes. We can't diagnose tubal transport problems. And so there comes a point when, if you can't figure it out, you do things to just try to fix the problem and maximize the chances of success.